Oh yeah, no doubt about it, baby. The house that the Virgo built. I want to welcome everyone to that Virgo-ish. Check the description link for anything you need to know about your sis, any book and information, her day, and the life of an amazing Virgo. Whoa, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth sign, stand up. Fam, if I pick up on the energy, I'm letting it fly. Know that the truth will be exposed, so please leave your tax bracket outside. Please leave your ego outside and bring the right elevation in our situation. Triple click, like, subscribe, or bell. That way I can pick up on your energy, all my light workers, all my spiritual gangsters. Let's step into the spiritual realms and see what this is about for you, baby. Welcome back. As shocking as this may be for other people, which is not their business, and as shocking as this may be for you, do not downplay yourself. Virgo, you are moving out here. It could be that some of my fam right now are in the process of moving. That's something that you could be making plans to do. Now that hard shit, all that shit is over. This is the other side of that. Let's go, Virgo. Not just a spiritual gangster. This is that spiritual warrior. It plays to your advantage. See, that's why you are experiencing so many blessings. These are blessed times, fam. Looking at your energy, hey, you could tell me you're street smart. This is being life educated. Your motherfucking ass is life smart, Virgo. And watch how you think. You could be seeing 1111, masculine, feminine. You could be seeing 111, 1234, 123, the creator of your circumstances. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta go for it. Okay, this is all based on what you've been through and what you know. Any fuckeration, any exaggeration, anyone that's pretending, anyone that is trying really hard to sell you something, Virgo, this is a bitch that has a mask on. You have them strategically placed around you, all up in your business. There's a certain person, okay, this right here. This is the price of secrets and being trifling as fuck. Seems like they've tried to pretty much disguise themselves in your social circle. If you have blocked this dude, this woman, whoever this is, okay, it does not matter. I'm in my feels that much. I feel insulted because, we come from the same circumstances. Again, you're that life smart Virgo. How is it that Virgo has this advantage? How does Virgo have this business? How does Virgo have this job? Shit like that could be dangerous. Not necessarily for you, okay? But for this motherfucker who eats, breathes, shits, Virgo, and it's on repeat. I don't know who just popped up in your mind's eye, but, shit getting real for a person that's life. But shit is always getting real for this person, and watching you, I'm checking who likes your pics. I'm checking who comments on whatever it is that you do, because you're doing something and you're doing it like a motherfucker. That thing that you were doing, brother, sister, is yourself. Angel number 1122 is out here. That could be an address. You could be born on the 11th, the 22nd of the month. I'm looking at the name Kelly. Kel could be significant. You understand that you don't owe a motherfucker shit. Those mixed signals, that was enough for who you. You also know that Virgos, you don't feel away if people throw you a certain look, certain glance, because you're getting a lot of that. Especially people that make it their life's mission to be fixed on you way too much. That could be something that you just experiencing when you're out and about, but so much so in the workplace that people are comparing themselves to your abilities. And everyone has their own unique potential. Bitch, you don't have to like me, but you will respect me. I'm speaking to the type of Virgos that can see a crowd of motherfuckers that do not cut for you. And just because, okay, I fears no evil, I speaks no evil, you'll walk right in between that crowd. You can point out any sneaking, lying, deceptive motherfucker. Baby, you could be born on the 7th of the month, but 7s are nothing but straight up warnings. All things will be revealed when we TAROTFLIX and chill. The creator, if you will, guys. Go ahead, let's push this out. Triple click, hit that like. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe, that all bell. That way you are up on game. This shit is always for a personal benefit, Virgo. The stressing, though, the masking the stress, that shit ain't working now, fam. I'm looking at a picture of Taurus spelling. Now, I don't know what she looks like now, but looking at this, there are question marks everywhere about this person's lifestyle, about what's going on in this motherfucker's life. This is someone whose loved ones can't really get through to him. What I'm seeing is almost like intervention type shit. Now, that could be why you don't fuck with this person when I said mixed signals. This could be someone that, is not doing a good job because this is controlling them, of hiding nasty habits, okay? And looking at a person that's so skinny they can hula hoop in a Cheerio, okay? This Taurus spelling picture, everything is great when you don't give a fuck. This is a person that doesn't. So for that reason, I don't give a fuck. I'm abusing drugs. Maybe, got too hooked on sex and some shit done got hooked on them. Message. Definitely. I'm looking at a person that could have some drinking problems, a person that could have some drug problems, a person that you exhausted all your resources dealing with this bitch, okay? When you get to that place where you can't do anything else but save yourself, you've gotten to that place that the price of your secrets don't mean a motherfucking thing. I'ma always beat you at your own game. Whoa. And I definitely see what happened there. But right now, this is a question, I ask. And when the energy comes out, let me ask you, how are you doing? Because fam, I see that trauma, that was motherfucker. You guys are trying to heal from that past pain. Motherfucker showing you a character, so to speak. That authorized representative always shows up. But this bitch did a good job. Again, something about mixed signals where maybe, okay, I'm no one's medical health professional, and we did have Taurus spelling out here, fam. I got my African American tarot deck, fam. I got my sexy high priestess illustration deck. We'll be clearing this up with some channel messages. This one gets good, so I'll go where the energy takes me. Bruh, sis, right now, I don't give a fuck if you're not a Virgo. Go take something down, fam. Because, I'm looking at some of my fam right now. You're not nourishing yourselves like you need to. I see that you put in those long hours, and sometimes you have to just stop and get those Cheetos and that drink. Not necessarily the healthiest thing to do, but putting that off. It could be an eating disorder that maybe some of my fam have dealt with, could be dealing with, okay? And if that's not the case, what I see is that definitely got some humble, grateful Virgos. You're very responsible. The 7 of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles. And if you know this tarot deck, some of my fam, just skin and bones out this bitch. And this does not have to be you. This could be a person that is dealing with, off eating habits. A person that is dealing with drug abuse, substance abuse. But looking at this and this being on your side, fam, straight up, sis to fam, you're wearing yourselves out with shit that you don't necessarily have to. And I get it. Maybe that you taking care of someone's medication in the family every month. Maybe that's you, helping that child that could be of age and can go and get a job, pay their fucking bills. With this 4 of Pentacles being out here and the Page of Pentacles being in between, it tells me that, you just don't feel like at times those ends are meeting. But God is always there to meet you right there, fam, where you are. So what this is saying, if something's not working, start over again. But also, okay, and let's hit the buzzer right there. This is for my fam. 11/11, you could be born on the 7th, the 4th, the 11th, the 12th of the month. Don't make that purchase, baby, okay? This is past, present, but I'm looking at a future purchase because there may be an unnecessary expense. That could be you having to travel, you know what I'm saying? Travel for work, just travel at the last minute. You know how that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? For my fam, I'm looking at rainy day. Pull back a bit, Virgo. And if you have people kind of, chipping away at your finances, there's that word. It's universal. You can go anywhere in the world. You ain't even got to say shit. You can just shake your head to this side and that side. And that word is nah, straight up. Because, when I see this eye here, some of my fam, It's like that family drama, that shit, whatever that family situation was, that relationship situation was, it has taken its toll on a motherfucker. But looking at this shit, I hear let's go Virgo. This could be this other motherfucker person. But when this comes out on your side, I'm getting heavy family member, kid, cousin, that type of shit. This is you switching up the script. A bitch may not like that shit. Baby, you have to. You breed nurturing energy. You breed, I always have a way to fix it. You breathe, I love my personal space. If you are in my personal space, you know that you're secure, that you are fucking safe. Libra, Taurus energy, let's go. Empress to the motherfucking Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, this is a person that is having family drama. A person that could damn sure be fucking married. First, middle, last initial, N or T. Could be significant. You guys be from Tennessee. First, middle, last initial, G or Z. Could be significant. Stuck on how the fuck you left and shut that shit out. And I'm stuck over here with, yep fam, okay, let me tell you what you got on your heads. The glances, the stares, motherfuckers that you do not know. People that acknowledge your advantage that you have in life by hating on the way that you move. Okay, let me say that again. Bitches do not hate on absolutely nothing. This is a whole couple. Baby, I got the King of Swords out here. And we got the Queen of Swords, but she is on her forehead spitting. I got this over here. This is, you play stupid games, you get that stupid prize. You got door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. So you're supposed to guess at what this is that this person is hiding. And with the Queen of Wands on its forehead spinning is a bitch that will bury your drawers in the yard. Okay, fam? Oh, yeah. They got a live one. They got out here and chose something, thinking that they were making an upgrade in their lives. But what this person really did was put their whole fucking life in jeopardy. Cleared up by the Hangman. This is a lot of controversy out here. There are secrets that are coming out about your past person. Okay, genders non-specific. Flip those roles. Dealing with a whole hoe. It's some issues out here. People are having issues at the crib, Virgo. And because this bitch, I feel like she got something on me, he or she, I damn sure sitting around trying to put something on you. That wand is out. I don't want this person over here. I'm not sexually attracted to he or she. With the Queen of Wands on its forehead spitting, that moochie funky. I said that. That monkey funky, okay? That dick stank. This nigga needs some ball be nice, okay? Whoa. And here I come. Now, this could be a fucking yeast infection, a sexually transmitted disease, but when I see this King of Wands, okay, and this Queen of Wands on his forehead spinning, not only do I have someone that may do a little bit of dark practices when it comes to spirituality, this shit screams hoodoo to a motherfucker. I'm telling you, Virgo, somebody done put that thing on your past person and some sort of you can't go nowhere spell on this past person. But what this person is doing is playing with themselves, thinking about you, because I'm not attached to this. I don't care how this person dresses themselves up. Aries, Leo, Sag, that could be in your sun, moon, rising. This is all about some stinking sex. And this is all about sexual manipulation. This is about manipulation, period. Be glad that you moved out of this situation. You got out of the way, because this battle that this person loves so much, you got to prove how much you love me by standing up and putting up with my fuckery. Virgo, this is a hoe that's not getting, okay, and I meant that, hoe. I'm not getting no kids up for school. The Queen of Wands on her forehead spinning. I'm too busy, trying to recover from the night before. The Queen of Wands on her forehead spinning is a liar. This is someone that's lazy. I depend on the system. This is a conniving person. This is a person that is trifling every sense of the word. I'll try to talk somebody into anything, especially that person of the opposite sex, because I may look away. But baby, when you really get to know me, for my Virgos, no wonder this person is going through a lot. This liar, this trifling ass person right now is dealing with issues where They can't eat, they can't sleep. One, with this judgment being out here, court, probation, that's somebody's natural. Okay, this trifling person, it's time, as I say, to pay as you weigh. But I'm trying to avoid, this is creeping, baby. This is motherfucker with the 4 of Pentacles holding on to you and bored. Whoa. Like, motherfucker, I'm looking at the 4 of Cups, clearing up the 5 of Cups. Now, that 5 of Cups, people like to say that's crying over spilt milk. But in this person's case, looking at this 5 of Cups, that's this past person, this Queen of Wands on her forehead spinning, that's bringing up the fact that I don't have you, that I lost you, pretty much rubbing my nose in it, so to speak. And that turd that I went and laid, this bitch is rubbing my nose in that turd. This is a person that's reminding me all the time that I ain't shit. The type of person that will demasculate, the type of masculine that will say horrible things to a woman to make sure that her self-esteem is low. This is a person right now, all they do is fight. I think about the things that I had right there, that God blessed me with, and it's not just you, these are other relationships as well, because that 5 of Cups, I'm looking at all 5 cups that have been kicked the fuck over. That's burning a bridge, and, that's not even having family support. Wow, fam. So yeah, this person's dealing with a lot. I like to say, baby, when life has you mad enough to scream, but sad enough to tear, you know what that is? That's rock bottom. The very people that see me for exactly who I am, the very people I could have been raised with, family members, I gotta live off these motherfuckers. 555 energy. Angel number 454 is out here. Virgo, you guys could be seeing 444, heavy Taurus energy. Wow, heavy Aries energy. I am looking at the 5 of Pentacles. Wow. The name Michael is out here, cleared up by the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this is definitely legal. There are legal obligations that this person has. These could be tickets, whatever this is. This could be a family situation. Everybody got bills and everybody got to pay like they weigh. This motherfucker that's not paying for shit. Why? Because I can't. So the fact that I'm lonely, is that enough for you to be interested in me? 1111, as I'm saying that again, fam, watch how you think. Always stay in a positive vibration. Because when I see this Queen of Wands on its forehead spinning and this person playing with themselves, it's all energy. This is, I want you. Okay, binding spells, come to me spells, fuck that, so I'm coming to you. The 4 of Wands, 1111 is out here, heavy Aries energy to the 6 of Cups, baby. That history is there. Those emotions that you can get a read for is there. This is a motherfucker that you've known forever, and you know how many games that they have played forever. So think back what this is saying, looking at the Knight of Cups to the 7 of Swords with this sneaky ass person. To the times you guys were on and off. And I know that you are the type of motherfucker that a person can easily speak to. Brother, sister, whoever's here, 1212. Tell me you're not seeing synchronicities. Whoever I'm tapping into, you are definitely getting the synchronicities. This person had the type of comfortableness, okay, with you where, when we were apart, this ex over here and that ex over here, and he or she did this or that. This that will try to talk about other relationships in your face as if they were past tense. But with this 7 of Swords, this bitch is always sneaking around. 777 energy to the Knight of Swords. It is too many people out here in your energy right now, Virgo. Now with the 7 of Swords, baby, I'm looking at the picture of a monitor. A computer, if you will. I'm getting heavy violation. Privacy violation online, hackers, spies. There's a person that is so jealous of you and is afraid of something that they tried, motherfucking Virgo. With this Knight of Swords, you guys could be dealing with the Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius that's out here strong. This could be an Aquarius right there on the Pisces cusp. You was right there with that bitch. I rocks with you. I know you might be full of shit, but everybody got their crosses to bear. I'm a real motherfucker out this bitch until you cross me like that. With the Knight of Swords, You was right there with this motherfucker until they did the ultimate no-no, and you gotta look at this bitch and it was wow. And once you really had the strength to stay away with this strength card being out here, you really realize how much you guys are complete opposites. That Leo and that Aqua energy, you guys can look it up for yourselves, okay? Complete fucking opposites. You could handle it once you got away from this bitch. You were able to pull yourself back and just notice, okay, when this bitch did this, it's because of this. There was a pattern. The shit that this person said about you. You could have been shown that in dreams. I'm looking at heavy downloads. The 6 of Cups, baby, with this strength card. The shit that comes to your mind's eye, you have to pull yourself back from reacting to. For my Virgos, the Ace of Wands to the Temperance. That's victory, fam. Creative success. With the Queen of Wands on its forehead spinning. Just a side note for any of my light workers. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here. Tapping in with your bitch, baby. Straight up. I'm looking at the High Priestess. You could be Virgo tarot readers. Whoever's in this bitch right now. I see that you're dedicated to knowledge. You're dedicated to wisdom. It's something about your intuition right now that bitches fear, Virgo. So what this is saying, okay, interesting. It may just be a fucking look that you give a person. When Virgo don't say shit, when Virgo don't react to shit, it's because Virgo has caught on to my shit with this King of Swords being out here with this Temperance card. Michael, Archangel Michael, the name Michelle, Michael could be significant. Wow. All right. Hot damn. All these people out here, okay? Fuck these motherfuckers. It's definitely a past person that is right along with someone that you know. I'm watching other people that you know. That could be this spy action as a bitch, you know, as a way of them being nosy. But you are seeing this major change that's taking place right now with, you know, me picking up on mixed signals. That could be you as well, okay? You know, is this really happening? You know, whatever happened over here, is there a reason why I'm being shown that shit? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys could be, you know, hood famous out this, but you guys could have pages right here on YouTube. I'm getting heavy light worker. You guys could be tarot readers, TikTok, whatever this is. You guys, it's because you don't want the fucking fame. Okay, fam, and if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on in world events, I ain't no label hoe. Come on, fam, I could save that money. Hey, these bitches really wish they'd been saving that money now, okay, in love with clout chasing. Ooh-wee. In love with labels, in love with the way shit fucking looks with this Wheel of Fortune being out here. This is tempting in a motherfucker. But what this is saying is, fam, this is karma later. Stay strong. Those ideas that you get, you know, you get a nudge. You just decide, I want to go and pen a new song. Do that. If you decide you just want to speak into your device, an idea that popped up in your mind's eye, do that. This is innovative energy. You know, I keep getting these Virgos up in this motherfucker, that starseed energy. You're supposed to design that. You know, I could be speaking to Virgos right now that have a clothing line in mind. You are supposed to create that. The Ace of Wands to the Hermit. That shit is on point. To the Ace of Swords. What is this shit? Victory. Period. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy fire is out here. All you gotta do is just create that shit. It will be victorious. And fam, with this Hermit, baby, that's victory over any manipulation. That shit is real for you. That's what people are in love with, Virgo, trying to conquer and break you. That's why you have it this way. See, you attract the attention that other motherfuckers desire just to have for clout. To say that they're doing something. Virgo's the 5 of Pentacles. Now, this is a person that's having some financial problems. This is a person that is having a pity party with that 5 of Cups being out here. To the 6 of Wands, to the 7 of Cups. Virgo, like I said, you don't even look for it. You're not into the material things. You know that you deserve to have a happy life, to live an abundant life. 111 energy. This is walk it like a talking. What up to all my fam in the South, baby? How did you know? Because you keep spying on me. When I see this Six of Wands, this person definitely with the Seven of Cups, 5, 6, 7. Wow, angel number, the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands to the 7 of Cups. This is secret offers from other motherfuckers. You know, that's how you know. I listen to the shit that you say, and I realize that I'm no exception. Woo! You know, this one right here is powerful. Anyone that's doing anything in their life, anyone that's elevating in their life, message is definitely here for you. And again, fam, you don't have to be a Virgo. Give me some channel messages. Let's see what's up here. For my Virgos, nice extended. That's TAROTFLIX and chill. Reveal all the secrets. Truth will be exposed. Let's go. I see you guys, Oklahoma City, Kansas City in the building. It says, watch your back. Trapped in the mind. Focused on you. Constant surveillance. A serial stalker. Be careful. This is no joke. And is this. Thank you for being here, beautiful Virgo. With these major arcanas coming out, fam. You know, this is God just repositioning shit in your life. If it feels uncomfortable, it says money blessing card. Baby, you got the money check. Pay to the order of you for abundance, unexpected income, and money. Let's go for my Virgos. Had a couple more. Watching or friending people that you know. Family, friends, co-workers, etc. Baby, put this where it needs to go. Let me say this before I read this last message, because, you know, I just keep getting strong light work energy. And it ain't easy out here, spiritual gangster. But see, this next card, I'm letting you know those return to senders, even if you do not read tarot. If you protect yourself spiritually out this bitch, if you are careful with who the fuck you view out this bitch, alright? Fam, that shit is working. You're returning that energy like you're supposed to. This is dark practices. You see this competition that's out here? My high priest, my high priestess. It says black magic. I did say hoodoo. I'm looking at voodoo, sorcery, spiritual manipulation. This Queen of Wands on its forehead spinning. See, bitches out here playing with shit, Googling shit, not understanding what they do, and it's cursing themselves. And that shit won't necessarily hit you. If you got kids, you about one stupid motherfucker. Again, the Queen of Wands on her forehead spinning. Fuck them kids. Curses. Woo! Somebody's cursed out this bitch. Let's go, baby. Your friends have ears. Just like the motherfucking walls have ears. What this is saying, looking at this Hermit card, that Ace of Swords again. It's clarity and truth that you speak. Clarity and truth that you fucking seek. And you found that shit. Tells me that some of you guys have, you know, gone to investigate some shit. There could be a motherfucker investigating you with this King of Swords being out here. And what a motherfucker found was nothing. And what you see is interesting on the back end. You could have discovered that a person was trying to manipulate others by trying to use your identity. That shit is strong out here as well. I'm getting copycat energy, and I'm seeing that Virgos, when you guys move, you move like cameras are on your ass. I'm looking at an old face, young acting, looks like an older male. It's like a karmic masculine for my fam. Straight up, oh shit, game over. You know, there's a person that's been busted. This could be that's been running the same old scam. Whatever this is, it could be illegal activity, strong, that has been busted. This is a person, you know, what the fuck did I do? Virgo knows. You know, has Virgo told other people? These are friends who, you know, this person has had people that have interacted with this person. You know, life changes. Other karmic people are going to get tired of the same old karmic person, right? And get some more karmic friends. It looks like this game has been played out with this person. Or maybe, you know, whoever they used to deal with just doesn't want to deal with them any fucking more. Wow. I see what happened over there. You know, you heard it. Virgo don't fuck with so-and-so, and they said this or that. But what's really happening with Virgo, wow, it's motherfucker that's intimidated. Totally. You know, you're ice cold. And any possibilities of being cool over here, you know, because these people know who I really am and how I really fucking move. That shit has ceased to exist. You know, this motherfuckers really backed themselves into a corner because you Bitch, if you don't fall the fuck back, wow, I thought so. It's a problem out here with a brr, period. I'm looking at Big Bird. Now, fam, that speaks volumes, baby. With the Queen of Wands being out here on its forehead spinning, yeah. It's slander going on. It's mad day. It's this bird being mad at your past person. So, oh yeah, okay? Just stay back, Virgo. You ain't got no time for a bitch to decide it. I'm getting ready to just zoom in on you and just try and play target practice over there. Somebody's mad as fuck. Somebody's told all your person's secrets to their fucking friends. And with this bird being out here, with your person, okay, that's sneaking around, it looks like as a way of getting back, this bird or whatever, whoever he or she is, has slept with one of your past person's friends, someone that you know. With this high priestess being out here, that's what this person wants to let you know, straight up. Nah. I mean, what can you do about this person's choices, Virgo? And that tells me with that Seven of Pentacles and that Page of Pentacles, right, that was out here earlier, with that Four of Pentacles, that was the shit that became so routine. It's not that you were with that shit, but other people's bullshit. That was the thing that was stressing you out. The thing that was weighing you down. You guys are just trying to get back to your motherfucking selves. Be careful. With this bird, I tell her, I tell him the same thing I tell you. You know, you daddy's little princess. You know, this could be a person that, you know, could have been a nickname. But motherfucker could have called you mama, daddy, you know, put that where it needs to go. I get this strong, you know, with that love woman. But this will always be a battle for my attention. That makes me feel better in some way. Baby, I am looking at a picture of Zendaya. Again, heavy hermit energy. My Virgos are for sure homebodies looking good. I got that. And baby, I'm looking at a picture of Jennifer Lopez. Let's pause right there. Now, you can go and look this shit up. Everything you hearing up in here, nothing but straight gangster truth. She did make a statement about Virgos. Now, you know, verbatim, I don't know what it was exactly, but she had some dancers or some auditions going on. This was a few years back. And she walked in the room and asked, you know, is anyone in here Virgos? You know, quite a few people stood up. And that bitch said, thank you very motherfucking much. So, yeah, you have opposition out here. You have people that are really trying to step their fucking game up, Virgo. Because they're intimidated by maybe a career choice that you have. Again, some of you guys could read cards. You guys could be entertainers. When I see this King of Wands and I'm looking at a basketball player, you guys could be athletes, athletic. You know, you guys could be nurses, work in the medical profession. But it's a demeanor about you. Some of you guys, I'm looking at natural beauty. You guys could be using natural remedies, vitamins, things like that. This is a complete life overhaul. And thought so. Whoa. Back out here. Again, Atlanta, Georgia in the fucking building. The name Tyler could be significant, baby. Now, that color brown, that could be a color that you're rocking. That could be a color that you have in your living space. It's that color of stability, that's having a solid foundation. That's that color of motherfucking harvest season with this Virgo being out here. But I'm looking at Leroy Brown. I'm looking at a person, the secrets that are coming out. One thing a motherfucker spilling all the tea on. Okay, when we got too messed up, maybe we were feeling too good with these addictions being out here. You know, we had a hot and heavy night. Your person and this karmic, all that tea is coming the fuck out. But Virgo, you know me better than that. It could be that you guys have heard some things. You trust me. You're going to trust me or this bitch. With Zendaya being on one side and Jennifer Lopez being on the other. This could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Heavy Leo is out here. This third person that's out here, baby. And this bubble-lipped motherfucker clearing up this card. Depression, sadness. It says, damn. Again, what did I do? You know, damn, that's what happens when you drink too much, when you smoke too much. There is no excuse. This bitch is feeling humiliated right now. I'm looking at anxiety, fear. There's a lot of fear. And this is cleared up by the 9 of Wands, Virgo. Again, heavy Aries, Leo, Sag. You know that it's bullshit. You'll tell a person that's straight bullshit and keep it pushing about your day because your intuition cautions you. At all times, you know, okay, red flag alert. That vibe wasn't fucking right. So that caution that you got, This bitch will fuck around and put me and my kids in a dangerous situation with that Empress card being out here. This is a motherfucker that has put their own kids, their own family in a dangerous situation with that Five of Pentacles being out here. That's emotional abuse. That's financial abuse. This is a passed around ass motherfucker. I'm telling you, looking at this old face of bitch or dude with this temperance card being out here, what you guys are dealing with are a couple. You're being trolled this way and that way based on a bunch of fucking lies, my divine beings. Your intuition is on point. Wow. That twinkle in your eyes is because you're a motherfucking angel in disguise. I'm telling you, this is heavy starseed energy. The gift of knowing what the fuck's going to happen before it happens. I'm seeing that you guys are shown things about people that creep around your energy. This is amazing, Virgo. And you move accordingly. Wow. Motherfuckers wouldn't understand it, but I do. Again, you know, it's a lot of people in this world, and for us to be here in the spiritual realms together. I'm looking at a picture of you. You know, you guys could have 2 children. I'm looking at a little boy, a little girl. This could be nieces, nephews, grandbabies. Some of you all could homeschool as well. But right over your shoulder, your right shoulder, Virgo. And this is just an arm and a hand. You guys could be dreaming about hands. If so, you know, messages here for you. You guys are being shown things. You are being spiritually guided in every way. 111, 1234, 1111, 123 energy. This no contact that's going on is bust motherfuckers' head. They don't get it, Virgo. It has them sad. But it also has them self-medicating. You know, clearing all of this up, baby. I'm looking at someone that's codependent. I'm looking at him downstairs drinking. I'm looking at a picture of some blunts out this motherfucker. Okay, and pills. And if a person is mixing pills with alcohol, you know, that's enough said right there. So if this is a person that you have kids with, you know, I'm still keeping you a divine being in that box, or your baby mama or baby daddy. That's how I'm still going to move. Think twice, okay? Those mixed signals about letting this person around their children. They're trying to hide a whole lot. Wow. For my fam, you know, it's been a minute, and I go where the energy takes me, and that's being cleared up by a blue vehicle, that chariot energy. It could be that you guys have moved since the last time you've had contact with this person. But when I see this motherfucker that is trying to disguise themselves moving around you, that could be physically, baby, that could just be in a spiritual sense. Virgos, you know, because this energy is so heavy and there's so much secret animosity out here, this jealousy, these secret fucking attitudes. Let's take a look at Virgos right now. If they were dealing with all the rest of the elements. Oh yeah, because there's too much trauma associated with this right now. For my Virgos dealing, let's start with fire, because it's out here heavy. With the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. How would they resonate with this message? Shit. 111 energy. You could be seen. 1110, 110 for my fam. Ace of Pentagrams to the Wheel of Fortune. You for sure hit. Shorty, you a motherfucking hitter. Cleared up by the Hermit card. And Virgo is so immaculate that they do this by motherfucking selves. Independence. You know, guys, I got a whole nother tarot deck out here, and I'd be damned if some of the same cards are now coming out now. Aries, Leo, Sag, that could be your sun, moon, or your rising, North Node, Virgo. I'm looking at the Ace of Blades to the Six of Wands to the Knight of Cups. You getting by yourselves. You guys may pour that glass of Merlot. You may have that big shit. You may roll one the fuck up. You guys have healed. This is awesome financial health. The way that this motherfucking fire sign looks at you, shit, got me wanting to marry a nigga. Okay, wanting to marry a bitch like that. But that clarity and all that shit that comes with you. You know, this person, you're just too far removed from their reality. With this Knight of Cups being out here, this bitch ain't got nothing but a drink and a cup. Watch your fucking drinks and you see that shit. This could be a person that's always high. Baby, cleared up by the Ace of Bones to the Ace of Cups. What the fuck is this? My fam, right now, dealing with a fire sign. All four aces are out here. This is a person that wants to send you a message. This is a person that wants to take you down in secret. The Moon card to the Six of Cups, the King of Blades to the Eight of Cups, but you don't want to say shit to they motherfucking ass. Could be a same-sex dynamic. I see you out here, King of motherfucking Pentacles. This is a person that investigates you. This is a person that's checked you out, you know. Try to check out your background and shit. This is a person that's trying to learn shit about you because they are a fucking fan. If you dealing with a fire sign right now, this is a motherfucker that wants to wife you up, wants to husband you down. But this is definitely a fucking stand out this bitch. And I try to do this shit in secret. I don't give a fuck who I'm with. When I'm hitting that, I'm thinking about Virgo. Wow. With the Eight of Swords being the overall energy out here, this is a person that will wife you up and trap your ass. You understand what I'm saying? This is a person that will husband you up, and all of a sudden, baby, we got to put a whole bunch of shit in my name. Clearing this shit up, letting you know, dealing with this bitch, it'll sound good, but it'll be a whole trap on that ass Virgo. Yep. It be like that sometimes. Dealing with motherfucking fellow Earth sign. What up with Virgos? Dealing with the Virgo Taurus or Capricorn, everything that I need to see. Stand your ground out here. Dealing with an Earth sign. I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles again to the Eight of Swords. It's a bitch that's paying for some little karma out here. 888 fam, and the Eight of Wands. I don't know what you do online, but it's a motherfucker that's worried like a bitch to the Nine of Swords. 89 could be significant. You could be born in 89, the 8th, the 16th, the 24th is out here. Virgo, whoever this Earth sign is a person that may have patronized you. This could be someone that sends you donations. This could be a motherfucker that spends money with you. But they're worried about some shit that they did online. Bad with this Nine of Swords. A bitch tried to stab you in your fucking back. But again, I got that motherfucking supernatural deck out here as I'm reading for the elements. With this Eight of Pentacles being out here, that knife is already out in your head. Bitch, I know you crazy as cat shit is what this is saying. You know what I'm saying? You know not to motherfucking violate. I'll say it like this, you know, regardless of what you do, this motherfucker respects you. But my light workers, if you guys are readers, you're reading this bitch like a fucking book. This is a bitch that can't fucking stand you because I love how accurate that you are and I can't be like you. What the fuck? Be careful with whoever this Earth sign is. This is a conniving motherfucker. This is someone that, you know, will be very likable. This is a bitch that will come off like, nah, not this bitch. Yeah, that motherfucker. Wow, I'm looking at first, middle, last initial. C could be significant. What up? For my Virgos right now, show me some love. Rocking out with your sis. It's that like button. Dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, Virgo versus water signs. Everything I need to see. Let's get it right now for Virgos. Ooh, shit. I wouldn't give a fuck, bitch. You know, and it's nothing personal. If it's a 911 situation, bitch, everyone has 911. You need to call that. Don't motherfucking call me. I wouldn't give a fuck, bitch, if you was bleeding on motherfucking fire, okay? That's for you to find a Band-Aid, and that's for you to motherfucking roll around in some water. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, or the 4. This is someone that wants to send you a message. But, baby, it's like love don't live here no more. Whoever this is showing up, the Page of Bones to the Eight of Cups, you know, that's time wasted. This could be an age difference that you have with this individual. You know, put the relationship where it needs to go. It could be friends, family. Because, fam, you went from this Eight of Cups energy, you know, a person feels away. You know that this motherfucker's immature. And as soon as you let down your guard, this will be someone that you will have to check. And because you fact check, you don't get any more intuitive than the motherfucking Eight of Cups. You know, that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, that's what lets me know that this bitch is manipulative as fuck. Because this motherfucker knows what they do. They know that you don't fucking need them. They know that they don't have a fucking thing to offer you. Because, baby, I'm looking at the Nine of Cups to the Tower card. And that's what I'm trying to put an ending to. This is someone that needs a bitch to be codependent on them. This motherfucker that needs you to always big them up to help them to get through their motherfucking day. For my Virgos, be careful. The Page of Bones to the Tower card. That could be a bitch that's mentally sick. This is a motherfucker that, start shit and they don't fucking finish it. So this is telling me there will be a lot of stagnancy in your life, okay? Dealing with whoever this water sign. If you don't have control of your life, that damn sure will take place. You know to use caution right there. Whoa. Right now. Virgos. Dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Oh yeah. Dealing with an air sign. Heavy air, heavy fires out here. Again, doesn't matter your sign. It only matters your mind. Tell me what's up real quick. Virgo's dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. Everything I need to see. Who, me? I ain't done a motherfucking thing. I would never do that shit to you. Come on, Virgo. I mean, that ain't working. What the fuck? You know what I can do? You know what? I'm going to let you hold this right here. And then, just in good faith. And you can understand that I really, really got your best interest at heart. And when I come back for that shit, I'm going to ask for 10 times more. And you know it. This is a person that wants to send you a romantic message. But there are 3 wishes. I wish your breadcrumbing ass motherfucking would. I ain't got time for that. You've made the decision to be happy. When you dealt with this air sign, looking at this, you could tell me that you felt a little bit out of your element. There's nothing wrong with compromising. But this is a bitch that wanted you to compromise who the fuck you were just to be around them. And they didn't have shit to offer you. Okay, this could be a person that regrets that they went out and fucked around and got another family, with someone else, baby. I'm seeing you guys out here, baby, clearing up the 6 of Pentacles. This is a person that feels like they could come and get shit from you. And I've made the decision to do that. With the 2 of Wands cleared up by the Sun card, it's just making a decision to be happy. Making a decision to hold on to my motherfucking money, my coins. Now, fam, at the beginning of this message, you already know. That 7 of Pentacles, that Page of Pentacles, that 4 of Pentacles, that's pulling back for a rainy day. Unforeseen occurrences could be motherfuckers too. Motherfuckers. It describes a person, place, or thing. Oh, yeah. Poor ting ting for the motherfucking Virgo collective. Who's doing what? Yeah. Too many games being played out this motherfucker. Now, this segment is the part of the message that we call Who's Doing What. How we make this personal for you, anyone that's around you. Any signs that come out, any messages that come out, put it where it needs to go now, fam. Any signs that motherfucking come out, you do not have to be a Virgo to resonate. You know what to do with this energy. Wow, right out the gate. Who's doing what? It says that you have an inner compass, fam. You are exploring. In quotations, it says you are divine. There's that inner guidance. You are aligning. For my Virgos, is your sun sign in Pisces, Cancer, Sag, or Gemini? Oh, yay. Baby, messages here for you. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius could have messages here. You could be dealing with those signs. Message. It says, I don't really care about you. What a motherfucking wake-up call. Wow, fam. Right behind that fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm looking at air sign, fire sign. Wow, first, middle, last, initial Y. For sure could be dealing with an Aquarius, baby, healers, and some more shit. Celebrities, public eye. Ain't no stopping. The only way you will stop is if you stop yourself, baby. I'm looking at the star. Let's go. Virgos. Earth signs could resonate with this. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Is your south node in Gemini? If so, messages here for you. Two-faced motherfucker and they south node. That's all a bitch needs. Right behind that, I'm looking at a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could resonate. You could be dealing with the late night hours. Evening hours between 6 and 8 p.m. Now, 68 could be significant for my fam. Okay, would be great. Again, I want a whole lot. I ain't giving up nothing. Wow, to put that out there. Let's go. Libra. Cuspers in the building. You guys could be dealing with Libras with the Wheel of Fortune, the star card being out here and looking at this justice card. It's a winner. That money's coming. That settlement is coming. that divorce will be motherfucking grand. All right, any court cases, anything like that. Hey, baby, and again, I just like to warn my fam. Time payments for whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Just ask for the help that you need. That could be a bill, that could be whatever. With this justice card being out here, just cover your behinds like that. Message says triggers. Something about this message might trigger you. This person might still trigger you. This is for you. It says sexual only. No real emotions. Angel number 222. Let's go. Your angels need your attention. The universe wants you to build and nurture that word again, your dreams. I'm looking at screenshots. Someone's getting proof, getting facts on you, getting evidence, and baby, again, flipping that flapjack with that hermit being out here. That could be you. For my fam, it says Louisiana. What up, fam? Arkansas. What up, fam? I'm looking at Alabama, Virginia, West Virginia, Iowa. Thank you all for being here. It says my thoughts. I truly hate you, and I'm passionate about that. God damn, wow. You see why their life is so fucked up. Virgos, Cancer rising, could have messages here, and I'm looking at the High Priestess. Dangerous intuition. These are spiritual upgrades like motherfucker fan. You've noticed that. Intuition has gotten so strong, baby. Senses, so energy sensitive. Baby, description, freckles, red hair. Could be significant. That strength card is being cleared up. Leo energy. Baby, straight up it says infidelity. Wow, I'm looking at Scorpio. For my fam, High Priestess is out here for a reason. High Priest, the next 48 hours, it says, it will all make sense. Could have something to do with an Aquarius. The 12th of the month, you could be born in 84. Let's go. Beautiful fam. Again, very descriptive. It's a lot going all around you. All these major arcanas, the past, present, and future. 6 weeks. Something about the next 2 days to the next 6 weeks. Baby, it could be a person that's 6 weeks pregnant. Just found out 2 days ago. Motherfucker find out in the next 2 days a bitch that's 6 weeks pregnant. Wow. Sun sign in Capricorn. I know, right, fam? Taurus, Aquarius, or Aries. Between the ages of 43 and 53 years old. That could be you. This other person on its forehead spinning in reverse. It says being envious. That's not you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Lets me know that envy is out of control, and lets me know that you know that shit. Wow. The Two of Swords. Used to figuring things out solo. I said that, baby. Ain't nothing like a motherfucker. I wouldn't give a damn who you are, but ain't nothing like a Virgo in a crisis situation. Virgos all day long. Virgos all day strong. Watch how they move. Come on, fam. It says protection, protection, protection. Oh, yeah. From violence. Ain't none of that shit. Message. Hate to cuss a motherfucker out, but I will if I have to. Two. Energy, the 2nd of the month, the 4th of the month, master number 22. Wow. First, middle, last initial. E, Q, V, D. VD, Virgo. I or L. Bitch could be ill. Bitch could have a venereal infection. You guys could be DJs. That could be a nickname. Something about equalizers. You guys could work in media and radio. Something about a video. You guys could be from Illinois. Virgo, it says this motherfucker, EVIL, is an evil devil. DEVIL. Something about VD. That Queen of Wands was on its forehead spinning. Wow. Says, baby, how are you hiding all this? For my Virgos, your rising sign in Taurus, Sag, Leo, or Aquarius could be significant. It's definitely 2 people. If you want to know who, the name Chris could be significant. You guys could be from Houston, Texas. You guys could be from Wisconsin. First, middle, last initial, C, H, T, O, or W. Who? It's a fucking thought. That thought over Oh my goodness. And it's two people, 444. Angel number, literally. Your angels are with you at this time. You could be born on the 19th, the 10th of the month. It says this was one hell of a roller coaster ride. You could have a 19-year-old, her 1-year-old, her 9-year-old. I'm looking at the 20th of the month. Angel number 1919. We got the 19th born date out here twice. You guys could be born in 1999. It says here, that's a firm no. For whoever needs that, it says, baby, are running into, 4 swords, 444 energy. Someone could be ill out here, Virgo, and I'm sending speedy recovery to anyone who could be in healing right now, taking time to heal themselves. It says, take that time and figure out what the fuck you want to do. Wow, because it says karma. I told you, it'll be tempting like a motherfucker. But that karma's attached all to this shit. It says right now, you adjusted perfectly for my fam. Light workers, readers, mystics, intuitives, oracle, tarot card readers. Thank you so much, brother, sister, for being here. It says a major shock just might catch you off guard. The Tower card, prepared to be shocked. Somebody, it says, is afraid, baby. Cha-ching! You had that money safe. Something about Leo. Now, with that money safe, that money check card being out here, it says this is your confirmation, $10,000 or more. Dollar signs or over this card. The motherfucker don't know they ass from their elbows. They don't know whether to go left or right. You could be from Little Rock. You could be from Long Island. First, middle, last initial L, R, Y, or F could be significant. And pausing right there. I'm just hearing for someone. You may need to go and get your eyes checked. Don't put it all for my fam. Ain't this a bitch? The Queen of Wands just came out on its forehead spinning. This is definitely a hoe, and this for sure could be a venereal infection, a sexually transmitted disease. All right, this is a person that just really doesn't have any drive, a person that's lazy, he or she. It's all energy. Baby, I told you. Thank you for being here. Divine guidance, every move, total and complete every step. I'm looking at angel number 1234. Comments are open. Drop whatever angel numbers you've been seeing, strong fam. Such a spiritual message. Hey, babe, in the comments, show some love. Let me know where you're viewing this from. That way I can say what's up to you, Virgos. Angel number 777. Miracles. Play the fucking lotto, okay? I don't encourage anyone to fucking gamble. You may be seeing things paid forward for you as well, Virgo. Gifts. Spiritual gifts, definitely. But these are monetary gifts. It says you have universal support for expansion. You're on your journey. This is good luck for your manifestations. Taurus energy, the 16th, the 21st, the 7th, the 12th. First, middle, last initial L. You guys could be from Queens. You could be from New York. LL is out here. You guys could be listening to throwback hip hop. Something about LL Cool J. Okay, said took what you said and motherfucking ran with it. Imprisonment on its forehead spinning. 1111 energy. You could be 29 years old, born on the 29th of the month. I'm looking at Pisces, baby. It didn't work. Motherfuckers under judgment for that also. This could be a Pisces that's getting ready to be released from jail. You know what I'm saying? The next 2 days, the next 6 weeks. Something that could have already happened. It says you are comfortable in your own skin. Oh yeah, I said cover your butts out here. I'm looking at cover your ass. CYA. For real, for real. That could be initials, medium build, something about a Leo. Description, brown eyes, clearing up the Queen of Pentacles, baby. And this could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn that does have some lavish spending. You know, again, pull back. Gambler, reckless, selfish. Now, some of you guys could be going to the casino too much, buying too many motherfucking, scratch-offs for some of my fam. But you see how this person will play with you, right? I'm going to gamble with your fucking life. I'm a selfish motherfucker. I'm out to kill, steal, and fucking destroy. You know it. They go hand in hand. A bitch being reckless, okay? I always make sure I wreck shit so you have less. Message. It says excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. First, middle, last initial X. It says you have to do this by yourself, baby. Again, a motherfucker surprised that you are doing this. Something about an Aries and a Pisces. It says something about you helps them to benefit financially. and with stability in many other ways. The cusp of prophecy. What are prophets? I'm telling you, fam, spiritual gifts are crazy. December the 18th through the 24th. Sagittarius, Capricorn cuspers could be significant, baby. Angel number 111. It says it's your time. Something will change your mindset. Your scenery is getting ready to change. This is about the bigger picture, what you've manifested. Wow, heavy Pisces is out here, says they never stop seeing their fucking ex. 11-11 energy, the 11th, the 1st, the 2nd of the month, the 12th of the month. Baby, sudden wealth, unexpected income and blessings. It says watch your spending. Rainy day alert, just pull back a little bit. Watch your money, put any extra money away, okay? That you can. Capricorn rising. I love it, baby. When energy clears up the energy, Capricorn rising could have messages here. Something about an Aquarius, baby. It says, ask for the help that you need. The 7 of Wands. You're protected. You're guarding yourselves. Baby, take it to the Most High. There are things that are being put in front of you. Avenues being made for you. The right people will be put in your path. All the way, divine gangster. Says you're for sure being watched. This is your confirmation. Says a motherfucker found or saw something that they wasn't supposed to, Virgo. Uh-oh. That's what happens when you get nosy and you start digging. Sag, Scorpio, Virgo, or an Aquarius. First, middle, last, initial. Oh, new love is entering your life. It says, baby, open your heart. Open up to love. Okay? Don't be so guarded with those emotions. And right behind that, I'm looking at King of Pentacles, brothers or sisters. My Virgo, masculines, feminines could resonate with this. Again, you guys could be dealing with the fellow Virgo. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn you're getting ready to meet that will love you. And it says, baby, embrace your perfections and imperfections. That's strong right there. 1111 angel number. I cannot. I'm holding this one out for all my Virgos. Green eyes, hazel eyes, honey colored eyes could be significant. The 25th born date. It says this motherfucker is throwing rocks and boulders. Baby, something about some good sex. September the 9th, Virgos. The 18th, let's run it. It says somebody could drive trucks, whoever this is. And I'm looking at money, honey. I'm looking at another check. Abundance. It says jackpot, unexpected income, baby. The 5 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The 12th, the 16th, the 27th of the month is cleared up. The 5 of Swords straight up, and it says tricks, deception, and betrayal. Says you realize now that releasing may have hurt, but that shit was damn sure needed. Again, it says ask for the help that you need. I'm looking at the word pride, and that's been X'd out. None of that shit. It says, baby, you are a guide. Powerful. It says that you are guided. Whoa, brown hair could be significant. Dark color hair, something about a Libra. Baby, clearing that shit up. The high priestess again. It says you told a motherfucker something now. Feel like you're being watched. Straight like that. Damn. Short haircut. Bald hair, short haircut could be significant. That could be you. I see you out here. Divine feminine. It says phony and fake ass motherfucker. Not at all what it seems. Full of illusion. Wow. Putting dumbass thoughts in they fucking mind. Somebody was, somebody is, somebody's trying to. Now this is a description. Masculine. A man born. Could have dreads, could have twists. Ladies, you guys could have dreads, twists, braids. Got your hair pulled up in a bun as well. Baby, I'm looking at narcissists, and it says, telling other people that you're crazy, so other motherfuckers will think so as well. Right behind that, I'm looking at the Page of Wands, clearing that shit up. This is an immature person, baby. But this person has a lot of passion for you. You know, pages of messages. It says here, this bitch is uncontrollable and unconsolable. What the fuck? Baby, only fitting. Right behind that, it says cutting out, separation. I'm stopping the patterns, the bad habits, the old habits. I'm giving motherfuckers the silent treatment. It says spiritual messages. Pay attention, and they want you to know that you are safe. Again, CC could be significant. Sierra could be significant. I'm looking at, wow, your family and friends. It says, here we go again. Fatal attraction is well shaking my head. Virgo, what the fuck did you deal with? You could be 49 years old. You guys could be born in 94. It says that you had to start over from zero. Heavy Aquarius, Aries energy. It says, baby, Virgo sun. What up, Virgo sun, fam? I am a proud Virgo sun. It says it's fucking somebody up. Wow, you guys could be dealing with the Virgo sun. What up, fam? The 26th born date, August the 26th. It says love bombing and temptation. Wow, for my fam. It says you are nobody's fucking doormat. What the fuck? And it says, baby, it's the thrill of the fucking chase and super codependency here. Description, okay, slender. It says muscular. I did say that. You guys could be working out, could be more athletic, okay? Wow. Demanding and setting impossible standards. With the king of the Knight of Pentacles being out here. So yeah, I'll make that promise that everything's going to be everything. We'll get married. I'll do this. I'll do better. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to do this and that. And that shit'll never fucking happen, Virgo. Baby, do not sign your name on anything with a person like this. You know what I mean? You know, especially in a business sense. This motherfucker is greedy. It says you are solid, secure. You totally got your ish together. You're showing up as a stable man, stable woman. Something about a Taurus, baby. And in reverse, ain't none of that shit. Stress. Ain't none of that stressed out shit. This person, this is at capacity. It's fucking somebody up. This stress has gotten me so fucked up. This is out of control. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this shit. And baby, it's the star card that's out here again. But I do. Stay the fuck away from you. Wow. First, middle, last initial W. E. We. It's two people. Now, you guys could have grown up Jewish. First, middle, last initial J is out here. You all could have grown up, or Jehovah's Witness could be your faith. The 2nd, the 13th of the month. First, middle, last initial V as in Virgo. And Q could be significant. It says, in the closet, bisexual, plays with both sexes, you suspected, undercover, trying to hide and deny. This is your confirmation. Spiritual guided one. I told you, fam, we covers everything. Says this bitch got a dump family. I told you, hiding family, hiding money. This could be family members trying to hide your money. Inheritances. Something about a Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be 50 years old. It says that you learned the awful truth, baby. You could have long hair. It says something needs to be addressed right now, baby. We even clear it up, motherfucking Wheel of Fortune for my motherfucking Virgos. This is beautiful. It says as above, so below. What's happening in you will play out in your physical life. Beautiful. The 6th born date. It says you are to live in the motherfucking moment. Let's go, Virgo. Don't confirm. Do not deny. For all of my amazing Virgos. Wow. No doubt about it. It says it's like your family is just against you. You really see the truth, and it's sad and even painful. Divine feminine. I see you guys out here again. It says that someone really can't eat, can't sleep. They constantly worry about you. First, middle, last initial R. You guys could be from the Dominican Republic. Baby, a doctor. Motherfucker needs to have a doctor in their life. Baby, this could be a medical diagnosis. Someone could be sick. For my fam, Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, or Libra. I know that's right. It says it's not my motherfucking business, bitch, and I don't want to know. Wow. It says, baby, the reason that you are here. You could be 26 years old. Great fortune. Harvest, generational wealth. It says this is your birthright. This is your destiny. It's fated for you to be living this life. To do what it is you're being guided to do. My guided one. Wow. Inheritances. Unexpected income. The type of Virgos you don't look for crowds. You know, you might have been that loner. Even in school. But you had your own motherfucking set of people. They came around you. You know exactly what I mean. Your energy feels like that. For my fam. It says this bitch scammed you out of this. Oh my goodness. This makes no sense. Spiritual messages. Attention for my fam. Says you're still holding on. Says I know I need to say goodbye at this point. And it says that you have to. For my fam, it says you have to let something go. Smiley face. Angelic backing and protection and guidance as you do that. And you're here, spiritual gangster. You got soul family, okay? We got you. Love you, fam. We pray for one another here. But watch out for this bitch. Sexual energy all over the place. If you have children, Virgo. 44, as I'm saying that, because the secret is you could be born on the 1st of the month. This could have something to do with the Capricorn. It says this person likes them young, secretive, Chester or Chestet energy. For my Virgo, okay, spiritual messages, attention, footage, sex tape, XXX, public ridicule, humiliation. I want to thank all of my beautiful fam for being here. And you've been here this long, babe. There you go. We would love to have you. Hit that subscribe button. And I just want to say thank you, guys. This platform is really exploding. But baby, I only ask for the right motherfuckers to be here. I'm like you. Fuck the numbers and all that shit. There you go. Like, subscribe, or bell. That way you know when we get together. I'm sending love, blessings to everyone. Awesome health, and always praying for you and your families. Final message. The devilish. Woo! Thank you so much, Virgos, for being here. That's some shit to think about, for real, for real. Alright, be easy. Later, Gator.